7th. Here we go. This was yesterday. Bing. All right, 134,000 Bitcoin currently sitting on over the counter balances on exchanges. This is my Bitcoins and Cardano chart. It's funny how similar they look right now. But Cardano's currently trading at about 56 cents. Bitcoin is trading at around 76,650. And very interesting what's happening. This is obviously a major point of resistance right here around 74,000. And then from there, actually, once I'm done with everything I'm working on, there's a lot of TA stuff that I'm going to start preparing, that I'm going to start doing with you guys. Because I haven't had time to really start doing a lot of technical charting. And honestly, right now, I just don't think it means anything anyway. Looking at Cardano against Ethereum, we had a big pump up here at the beginning of March. And this is on a daily chart. So this was all the way back in March, and then it started to come down for a correction, and now it's just kind of waffling. And it wants to pump. It wants to go back up. Part of this is because Cardano has actually been faring pretty well. And I've seen reports basically stating that Cardano has fared best among the top assets in the crypto market throughout this whole ordeal with the tariffs and the market crashing and the S&P and everything else. And what hasn't been faring that well has been Ethereum. It just continues to move down. So, I'm not an Ethereum hater, folks. You guys know that, but I mean, it's just like, it really is old tech, and they just have not been able to address all of the issues associated with that chain in so long. And, it is what it is. But overall, my Cardano price prediction moving forward is, once we get all of this resolved, I'm telling you, I believe that once this tariff stuff is resolved, I think we're going to get a very quick shot to well over $1. And I honestly do think, and now this is, maybe it's me guessing, maybe it's somewhere down here around 50 something cents. And then we come up, and then we go boom. And then we come back down for a little more of a correction, boom. And then we're going to bounce here, and this is going to be like a line, and then we're going to bounce up, and that's when we start really working into May for some serious all-time highs. That's what I'm hoping for. I don't know if this happens, and I know this looks like a kid drawing on coloring books, but that's honestly what I expect to see. And there's no guarantee, of how long this takes, but this is on a 1 hour chart. Let's look at a 4 hour. As a matter of fact, I want to look at a daily. So on a daily candle, we're sitting right at a line, man. This is support right here. We're probably going to break through a little bit, but this goes all the way back to November of 2024. I mean, this is craziness. And we're basically bouncing on that right now. Well, hopefully we bounce. We'll see. But this is on a daily candle. So we've had a couple of wicks down from it. And the question is, do we crash through this and go even lower, or do we bounce? It looks like we may very well crash through this on a daily. We'll see what happens through the night. We may end up in the 40s. And you know what? It's going to suck to see. It really is. It's going to suck to see. And because at that point, we had this big rip from 32 cents. I mean, holy moly. But you know what's going to happen is that I'm hoping that we bounce off of this, and I'm hoping we don't see any of this. I really, really, really do. But I do believe that this week and how we close out this week is going to play a really big role in that. But we could all we need is some pretty good news. We need like interest rates. We need quantitative easing to kick in. We need all of these things to like come into effect, man. And then we're going to start ripping. But right now, everybody's waiting. And what I find interesting also is the fact that no matter what is happening in the market, the prices of everything's coming down. Prices of eggs, prices of gas, prices of everything. As a matter of fact, for those of you that are looking for a TV show to watch, you might want to check out Billy Bob Thornton's Landman on Amazon Prime. I think it's actually, is it Paramount Plus? I can't remember. what actual like station or whatever on Amazon. But it's really good. It's fun. Yellowstone is much deeper, I think, and much better overall. But if you're looking for something to watch because you've run out of stuff, check out Landman. I think you'll like it. It's pretty funny stuff. I'm not gonna lie. So before we get into some governance, I'm going to show you guys Billy Boltz, man, because I'm really proud of this and I want you guys to check this out. It's billyboltz.com. This is my very first fictional novel. And you see Billy Boltz right here on the right. You see Kristen, who she's basically modeled after my wife. You've got Relson. He was just a 13-year-old tinkerer with a garage full of broken bots, until he found the message that changed everything. Robots will crash, secrets will be revealed, and a boy will discover the legacy written in his circuits and his soul. If you love high-tech adventures, robot battles, found family, and coming-of-age stories with heart, you'll love Billy Boltz and the Gears of Fate, inspired by true life events of the author. I've got like a thing with all of the characters as Billy Boltz, Kristen, Melvin, who is my father in the story, Zoltar, this evil tech guy who's trying to control the world, Zippy, my little robot, and you got Relson, who basically is a bully in the story. The Caveman, which he's got a really good story. Eek, part of the Golden Order of the Order of the Golden Node, and then you've got information. You can pre-order the book now. And there's links down here. You can get it on Amazon Kindle and Apple Books, a bunch of other ebook stores. And pretty soon you'll be able to get the Amazon paperback as well. And the official release date is May 5th. I'm trying to get as many pre-sales as possible because it helps notoriety. So what I really need is, the book itself is about 230 pages, I think. It might be 250 pages. It's about 23 chapters. And I'm telling you right now, honest to God, I'm going to hazard a guess that I don't care how old you are, you're going to like the book. I really do believe you're going to like it. I was reading it all through again, and I'm just like, man, am I able to order a signed copy of the book? You know what? This is the second time I've been asked this. I might try and do something. I might pre-order a bunch. Or if I have enough people that says, hey, I would like to buy, I'll probably have to buy them myself and then ship them out to people after I've signed them. So maybe I'll put something on Twitter or on X and ask, how many people. Maybe I'll set up a little registration form or something like that, and I'll pre-order some autographed copies. It's actually really sweet that you're asking. Somebody was asking me on X today. So yeah, I thought that's really cool. So we'll see if there's enough people that are interested in. Stocks tanking hard again right now. Yeah, I'm sure they are. It's going to be an interesting week, but hopefully because it's Tuesday, we'll get a big reversal tomorrow.